So let's talk about role of IT leadership, right? So now we're starting to talk about where does IT leadership come into play and trying to develop and drive that digital workplace. And I don't use the word like to use the word transformation that often, but really you are transforming, right? You are changing the organization. It's just become, digital transformation was a big word for a while there, right? But
Hmm.
conceptually, where do you think, where should the role of IT leadership start around developing a digital workplace strategy?
That's that's another toughie because you have a number of different constituencies all pitching in on what that strategy should be. You have end users complaining that it's slow. You have finance people saying it's too expensive. You have operations people saying they need better security or better performance. So you have a number of different constituencies who care about that. I think it really goes into, overall vision. What does your business need today? Are you providing service out to customers? Are you manufacturing? And we can look at what are you actually doing? Like, do you have facilities you need to offer secure access to? Do you have remote workforces everywhere? What are we doing today? And there are a variety of technologies to choose from to really support and hit those goals and support your dreams as a business. So I think first step is hearing from your constituencies and choosing technologies that support that, whether it's end user experience or IT service management, observability into sessions. If it comes to security to, make compliance folks happy, we have to make sure we check the boxes for your business requirements and choosing the right technologies to help you do that.
I think we see a lot of organizations try to boil the ocean because there's a lot of pieces that you just talked about, right? You didn't even mention security in that particular wording that we've been talking about it a lot today. Um, when we're seeing customers having all these conversations, right? What I tend to focus on is like you need to build that vision, right? That vision for the organization. Now, like you said, that does require you to understand where are you at today, right? Where are you at today? Where do you want to be in the future, right? Building kind of like that plan and that roadmap and really trying to understand, what are the business objectives for the organization? Maybe it is some of the things we already talked about, acquisition of talent, hiring, mergers and acquisitions, resiliency contract, whatever it happens to be, and others, right? Um, but you got to kind of build that vision based upon understanding where you're at today, where are you trying to get to, and then kind of how do you kind of fit in all these solutions as you're moving forward. So I know that definitely comes up. You already mentioned technology selection. That's another big one, right? Understanding all the technology stacks that are out there. And in many organizations, we used to call those the black ops IT, right? That stuff that's behind the scenes and no one really knows about. It's being purchased by somebody else. Those have always been tried to get pulled in, and there's always a reason that somebody has for, oh, this is why I have to use this one tool. And that's fine, right? But you're trying to develop that strategy around that 80/20, 90/10 type rule, right? As we're kind of moving forward. So technology selection's a biggie. I think you already talked about balancing of like security and usability. You want to hit on that one again?